It's Buffalo Bills training camp. You're hanging out in the break room on CMF. How you doing, little man?
Pretty good. I feel very small right
But this
now.
is my the last couple of days have been great.
I know.
Because we have all the larger gentlemen hanging out with us. Sitting in the Stoneyard Brewing Company hot seat, newest Buffalo Bills quarterback, Ohio State alum, man who just doesn't lose. Cardale Jones is hanging out with us. How's it going, man?
Pretty good this morning.
I want to thank you, first of all, for making my co-host here look like a tiny, itty-bitty little person.
He's seen small people.
Have you seen anyone this small before?
No comment.
Now, Cardale, we're talking before you were coming on this morning about, if I'm not mistaken, you never lost a game as a starter at Ohio State.
No.
Okay. You won a national championship.
No.
But for some reason, everyone wants to tell you how there's things you can't do, right? Like you come in here, you're a project quarterback. They're trying to take the starting job away from you at Ohio State. Why is there so much disrespect for what you do, Cardale?
You know what? I have no clue. I guess guys don't respect winning. But, you know, I only respect the criticism and the coaching that's coming from coaches and decision makers who have a direct impact on my career. You know, if someone like that says that, then that's when I take it to consideration and, you know, really start working on my craft even harder.
Well, because it's funny, like, you know, if you're reading what people are saying, you know, he's a project, he's raw, he's got a great cannon, and then all of a sudden, Saturday night, you show up in that game, and you're making some NFL-style throws. I mean, talk about that first experience in an NFL uniform Saturday night.
It was pretty sweet. It was pretty sweet to go out there and play with the best guys in the world that are doing what they do. It's a limited number of spots, not just on this team, but in this league, and you playing with the best of them. So to able to have success against, like I said, the best in the world, it was pretty good, but I mean, there's still a lot of stuff I need to work on.
Cardale Jones hanging out in the Stoneyard Brewing Company hot seat. You don't listen to the outside noise, which is good, but there is a man with us right now that despises you. He hates you. Crowley over here.
I don't hate him.
No, it's funny how you don't hate him when he's sitting down in front of you.
Well, have you seen how big the guy is?
He's a
Come
monster.
on.
Yeah.
No, you know what? I'm a huge Oregon Duck fan.
I figured. Yeah, I figured it was either Oregon, Alabama, or Wisconsin.
It's funny. It could be any one of the three for you because you
Wait,
did.
you
I mean-
destroyed all three of those programs?
Oh yeah.
Well, I want to say destroy. We beat all three.
No.
Tommy-
But
Tommy-
that's such an amazing. This is what pisses me off about this league. It's like that's like an amazing stat. You're a national champion. You've never lost a game. Like if I own this team, I'm like, here's $27 million. Go, baby.
Well, I mean, you wear a shirt like you own this team, but that's why you can never own an NFL franchise, right?
But that would all make sense to me. Like,
Okay.
you've proven yourself. Done.
I mean, is it frustrating for you? Honestly, it's got to be frustrating.
I'm
Like,
getting
what more
pissed
do I
off.
have to do here?
No, it's definitely not frustrating. It kind of keep me grounded and humble, and knowing that I'm never done. You know, even after the national championship, I went back to school and still had to fight for a starting job, which was amazing to me. You know, it's not about what you did in the past; it's kind of about what you did yesterday, sort of say, or today.
Do you wear your ring around?
No, I only wore it once.
What?
What? What are you
Yeah,
nuts?
I had one event I wore it once.
should be
I had a
flashing
charity
it around.
event. Yeah, I wore it once.
Well, how
Yeah.
many? It's funny, these college programs, Tommy. You guys get rings for like everything, right? How many rings do you have that you got from Ohio State?
I only have 4. My first year, we weren't bowl eligible, but we went 12-0.
Okay.
So our coaches kind of got us a 12-0 ring.
Yeah, that's
Our
nice.
second year, we
You
lost.
want? Oh,
Yeah, our second year, my redshirt freshman year, we lost to in the Orange Bowl versus Clemson. Had a chance to play for the national championship. Then my redshirt sophomore year, we won the national championship. So I got 3 rings that year for the Big Ten championship, the national championship, and then college football playoffs. System actually gives us a championship ring as well. And then the last year, even though we won the Fiesta Bowl, we didn't get a ring.
Okay.
So
All right.
that sucks.
Cardale Jones hanging out with us. You know, you brought up going back to Ohio State to compete for a job. It's possible you cost yourself some money going back and playing another year at Ohio State. You probably would have been drafted higher than you were this season. You regret that at all? Does that hurt you a little bit?
No, because I can't picture a better situation than I just got drafted in today. So I'm pretty sure last year the Bills wouldn't have drafted me coming out. And this year I'm just fortunate enough they did.
Talk to me about playing at Ohio State. I mean, football is king at Ohio State. Columbus lives for Ohio State, and you were the king of that campus for 2 seasons. I mean, you have to miss it a little bit, man.
You know what? I'm thing I really miss about OSU, other than the great people, the students included, it's just being around the guys that we all came in the same class together, and then the guys who were under that, like the JT Bears and the Johnny Dixons and stuff like that. You know, just seeing them guys grow and just thinking about how much time we should spend together and things like that. That's the only part I miss about really the whole college life, is being around the guys I really grew up with.
Tommy, the thing that amazes me, Cardale Jones hanging out in the Stony Brook Brewing Company hot seat. Even if, God forbid, Cardale, things don't work out here, right? Like tomorrow, it's like, I don't want to do this anymore. Ohio State is such a big program that you could make a living just signing things for the rest of your life, right? Like guys from Ohio State just travel the country and sign autographs for a living. Like, have you done that yet?
Well, a little bit of that throughout the draft process, but OSU, one thing they really did well with the football players, and well, really the student athletes, they had this program called Real Life Wednesday when they have business owners. We had guys like Jamie Dimon, Dan Gilbert, owner of the Caps, come in and speak to us about, owning businesses and what they look for when they hiring guys. So I developed a pretty good networking system. So whenever, football is at the end of the road for me, call up a couple of guys, try to get some jobs.
Well, you bring that up. I mean, you get drafted. You're in the NFL now. You must have gotten some phone calls from some guys with some really, really good business ideas they wanted to pitch to you, right?
Yeah, but you kind of. It's definitely my first year. I'm not focused on anything but football.
Sure. But you got to tell me the worst business idea that's been thrown at you so far. I mean, car washes. We get the car wash, right? Tell me what are the.
But car wash always seems like it would make money though.
That's why you're not going to be good at this.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's just water. How much is that going to cost? What suds?
Anything worse than the car wash, Cardale?
I'm trying to think. I done had some crazy ones, but I don't even want to speak on it. I don't want to put nobody on blast.
Well, I mean, is it family? Is it friends? Like, how hard is it? Have you had to say no to family yet?
Yeah, of course. Family just see and hear about, family and friends just see and hear about, NFL making millions of dollars, which is not the case. And for the most part, they understand I want to get grounded into my situation, definitely my financial situation, definitely me having kids, and making sure everything is set before I can, potentially help people outside of my.
You got a wife?
No, I don't.
All right.
Not yet.
Girlfriend?
Not yet. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Just a girlfriend, not engaged.
No, not yet.
Look at what is that? All right.
Smart move. Smart move.
Well, I don't. Okay. All right.
Don't rush it.
Is
Right.
that what you're saying?
Make the team. Make some money. Just keep putting it up.
I love everyone's Uncle Saul over here. Hey, let me tell you how it works. God, I just met you a second ago. Make the team, make some
Why
money,
always
then you
so
have
bad
a
for these
family.
guys? Like they're married already, and then they just hit for the millions. It's like, man, you didn't have any fun.
Some people enjoy that.
Yeah, having a family. And
Yeah,
someone
but
to spend
it's
time
just
with.
like if you make a lot of money and you got a wife, it's not your money. It's like our money, and I get it. But before that, if it's just you could go out and have a little young guy fun.
Well, has that happened with the girlfriend? Does she think it's your money together now?
Well,
Of course she does. That's every broad is like that.
not really. I understand.
Well, she's not gonna tell you straight up,
Well,
but
good
she's
point.
already got.
Good point.
I guarantee you right now, if you hit for millions of dollars, right, she already has mapped out in her mind what you two are gonna do with the money you sacrifice your body for.
Well, hey.
Oh, she knows.
Don't you scare the guy. Don't scare the
No, I'm
guy.
trying to tell you, she knows where the shoe rack is going. She knows what appliances she wants. She knows what car, where your kids are going. Like, it's all mapped out in her head, but they keep it all like CIA quiet.
Only thing I think is really mapped out, and the only thing I don't have a problem with mapping out is basically our kids' education.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So Cardale Jones hanging out in the Stony Brook Brewing Company hot seat. Did you guys meet at Ohio State, you and your girlfriend? Okay. So this is the first time you've really been away from her for a long time.
Yeah.
You got the present ready to bring home. You know you got to bring something home to say, hey, I missed you. You're great. Thanks for waiting for me.
We'll see.
Cardale Jones, Bills quarterback. Listen, man, I know you've been busting your behind out there, getting everything ready. Our friends at Invo Coconut Water have put together a gift basket for you. Got to get your electrolytes back up, all your
Pretty
vitamins
sweet.
and minerals. So not only a couple of bottles of Invo Coconut Water, but a $50 gift card to Wegmans in there, too. You can send that back to the girlfriend so she's not all upset with you.
Exactly.
Buffalo Bills quarterback Cardale Jones, thanks for the time, man. Seriously.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Of course.